Season of Game of Thrones, called me and said, which I still am not okay with, called me and said, Jason Momoa is a god.
Josh Brolin is an American actor. Josh Brolin is best known for his theater, film, and television roles in which he starred since 1985. Brolin's most notable roles include The Goonies, W, True Grit, Men in Black 3, and No Country for Old Men. He's the recipient of several accolades, including a Critics' Choice Movie Award, a Screen Actors Guild Award, an Austin Film Critics Association Award, a Hollywood Film Award, and an Independent Spirit Award. He's also received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor and Screen Actors Guild Award nomination for his outstanding performance as Dan White in Gus Van Sant's Mill.
It started with Woody Allen, which I still don't understand why, but and now they do this thing where they're just like, hey, there's certain things because of social media, you don't post, you don't do this.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Josh James Brolin, but is also known as Josh Brolin. He was born February 12, 1968 in Santa Monica, California, making him age 54 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.79 meters or 5 feet 10 inches tall. He collects the art of Malcolm Leipke and Ernst Neisvestny. When he's not working on films, he enjoys racing cars and surfing. He's a huge fan of John Cassavetes, stating that he has watched A Woman Under the Influence more than 40 times. Brolin views 1988 as his favorite year since it marked the birth of his first child, and it was also the year that he started doing theater. Until that point, Brolin believed his career was in a rut. In December 2004, Brolin's wife at the time, Diane Lane, called the police after an altercation with him. Brolin was arrested on a misdemeanor charge of domestic battery. Lane did not press charges, with the couple's spokesperson characterizing the incident as a misunderstanding. In 2008, Brolin was arrested after a brawl at the Stray Cat Bar in Shreveport, Louisiana, along with actor Jeffrey Wright and 5 other men who were crew members of W. Charges against all 7 men were later dropped. On New Year's Day 2013, Brolin was arrested for public intoxication in Santa Monica, California. His son Trevor Brolin sketches all his characters before filming. He's written various stories and poems based on his mother, Jane Cameron Agee. He was named after the character Josh Randall, played by Steve McQueen on the television series Wanted, Dead or Alive. He once aspired to be a chef. In May 2006, 2 days after being cast in the film No Country for Old Men, he crashed his motorcycle into a vehicle on Highland Avenue in Los Angeles. Luckily, he only shattered his collarbone, and 2 weeks later, he showed up to start filming. He hosted the highest-viewed Saturday Night Live in 14 years on October 18, 2008, when Republican vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin made a guest appearance. He and his father, James Brolin, have both played U.S. presidents. James played Ronald Reagan, and Josh played George W. Bush. He's one of 105 people invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in 2008. He was offered the role of Marcus Wright in Terminator Salvation, which he turned down. The role went to Sam Worthington. He's good friends with Javier Bardem. In 1988, he married actress Alice Adair, and their children, Trevor and Eden, were born in 1988 and 1994, respectively. The couple divorced in 1994. He was engaged to actress Minnie Driver, though the couple called off their nuptial plans after 6 months. Josh Brolin was married to actress Diane Lane from 2004 to 2013. He married his former assistant and model Catherine Boyd in 2016. They announced through Instagram in November 2018 that Boyd had given birth to their daughter, Weston Rain Brolin. The couple welcomed their second daughter on December 25, 2020.
A few days off, and I went around, and I went to Wadi Rum, and I went to all these amazing places, Petra, 2,300-year-old Petra.
He was born to actor James Brolin and his first wife, Jane Cameron, a wildlife activist in Santa Monica, California. Brolin's parents got divorced when he was 16. In high school, he began taking improv classes before starting to take on small on-camera roles. As the eldest son of a movie star, Josh Brolin had a privileged upbringing. Unfortunately, the young Brolin got involved with a rough crowd, forming a gang with his surf buddies called the Cedo Rats. According to Brolin, the Rats weren't a gang, but they weren't exactly saints either. Brolin admits to stealing cars to pay for drugs. He's also admitted to having issues with substance abuse, including heroin, that many of his teenage friends have since passed away from their addictions. Brolin's first notable role was as Brandon Walsh in the 1985 cult classic film The Goonies. Brolin turned away from film acting for several years after the release of his second film, Thrashin', as his performance was universally panned. For many years, Brolin appeared in stage roles in Rochester, New York, alongside mentor and friend Anthony Zerbe. One of his most prominent early roles was that of Wild Bill Hickok in the ABC Western TV series The Young Riders. The show lasted for 3 seasons, from 1989 to 1992. Brolin became even more well-known after he began taking on villainous roles in the late 2000s, including the lead role in the Coen brothers' Oscar-winning film No Country for Old Men. In 2012, he starred with Tommy Lee Jones in Men in Black 3, and the next year appeared in the film Gangster Squad. The following year, Brolin signed up to play Thanos within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In 2021, Brolin voiced an alternate Thanos in What If?
I was apparently bored, even though it was kind of historically amazing. So I was filming myself, which I don't understand. I was in the middle of nowhere, and there was internet, so that was the first weird thing.
Josh Brolin has made his money acting in Hollywood movies, television, and theater. Brolin commenced in stock trading in his mid-20s and briefly considered quitting acting. In 2014, he explained he made a large amount of money over a 3-year period. Fear and greed, that's all there is, and I traded very specifically. I found momentum stocks that had room to breathe, and I just grab a little of their breath. He was also co-founder of a now-defunct stock trading website. He has a net worth of $45 million. In early 2020, Josh sold his longtime compound in LA's Brentwood neighborhood for $6.55 million. Around the same time, he and Catherine Boyd paid $3.55 million for a 1.5-acre estate in the suburbs of Atlanta. When entering the circular driveway of the property, the first thing that grabs your attention is the stone-covered porch. The entirety of the spacious mansion offers over 6,400 square feet of living space. The main residence is decked with 3 bedrooms and bathrooms with 2 separate sitting rooms on the upper level. On the main level exists a master guest suite equipped with an attached sitting area and a remodeled bathroom decorated in stone tile work. There's also a guest suite and bathroom situated on the lower level, making for a total of 5 bedrooms and at least 6 bathrooms. Other noteworthy features include an indoor theater/media room, a gym for much-needed physical fitness, a large playroom, and a backyard pool with a cascading stone waterfall. In October 2020, they paid $1.1 million for a home in Simi Valley, California. He likely owns the following cars: a BMW, an Audi S5, a Ram 1500, a Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. A Rolls-Royce. A Mustang Shelby.